guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all safe and healthy. So today's spirit card reading is about is there anybody who's ready to get married to me, or anybody ready to commit with me? Is there anybody? And if there is, definitely, well, this is what I'm trying to manifest here. If there is, do you know who it is? And who's this person? Basically, it's who's this person who's ready to commit to you. You might be aware of them, or you might not be aware of them. So I'm just going to channel certain aspects here. Take it if it resonates. If it doesn't, don't push it, okay? There's many other beautiful tarot readers that can help you out on this journey towards discovering who this person is, you know, your life partner, your soulmate, your twin flame. So I'm just going to dedicate it today to only single past people. Single people, okay? You are single and they're single. Yes. Ideally, I'm going to try and do that. If I sense that there are some married vibes, I'm going to say it, or divorced vibes, but ideally this is for singles. Singles for singles. Singles for singles, right? I'm just repeating it again. Okay? If I will sense something, I will say. Okay? So you have pile 1. This rock here. Pile 2, this huge ass rock. Pile 3. Pile 4. And pile 5. Okay. So go back in time, pause the video. I'm going back to my old habit ways of like reading. I'm not doing Celtic spreads these times. Also, guys, before I start, and like you can go directly, but if you want to comment down, you want to subscribe, you want to donate to my channel, or simply just love yourself, take a few seconds to kind of give yourself self-love. That's how you love me, okay? So you can donate, you can subscribe, you can share, you can comment down below, or simply just loving yourself for a few minutes. That's what I would like you to do. Okay, so that's how, if you want to love me, you love yourself. Okay, that's really important for me. Okay, so pile 1, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy. Let me just give you certain letters to what this person's name or country, where they came from is. So you have M-A-N, you have M-A or N letters. You have R-I-C-V-A. You have C-M-H. OH, you have EWR, okay, so and J also. So you can have all of these names. You have Richmond, Virginia, you have Manchester, England, Columbus, Ohio, and Newark, New Jersey. So you could the person could be from England, it could be from US, but it could be from many places, but this is only for some people, okay? It's normal, it's not gonna resonate. Numbers they were born on, I'm hearing 31st of June, I said. For some of you, I don't know, 31st of June, but I don't even know if there is the 31st of June. 17th. Number 7. They might have been born on 7. They might have been born on the 31st. Number 5. And 3. 21 also would work. Okay? So the person might be born on these days. This energy is basically how you're gonna know if... We'll see first, do you know who this person is? And actually, I'm going to leave those 2 for the end, okay? So I'm just going to look out who's this person. Afterwards, we're going to check, do you know who they are? Are you aware? If this is in the reverse, it means yes, but I'm going to channel the energy. And this is in the case of how they project their energy, the fact that they are ready to commit to you or be in a connection with you, okay? So this is how you will feel connected to them, as if like, how are they going to be? Awkward, serious, you know, how are they're going to express themselves. That's the important thing. So who's this person? The High Priestess, the Hanged Man, Page of Wands, Queen of Swords, Two of Cups. Interesting. Nine of Wands. Very interesting. I have the High Priestess. I have the Hanged Man. Very enlightened person, indeed. They might have an they might be intimidating, okay? This person might have an intimidating energy to them. They might be blonde, okay? Because I'm channeling blonde hair. Brunette also. They could be bold. There's one person who's bald here, okay? If it's a man, he can be definitely like no hair on the whole body. It's like very weird, but it's not weird because my culture, men are mostly hairy, you know, but they could be younger than you, but it's not true. That I can't say they're younger. They could be younger than you. Okay, who's this person? They're a very devoted person, okay? This person is a very involved person, a very enlightened person, somebody who's not afraid to sacrifice themselves, I'm hearing, but it's not in the way of like a sacrifice for like that, you know? It's like they have a purpose why they sacrifice certain things. But I'm channeling a very enlightened person here. With the High Priestess and the Hanged Man. For me, the High Priestess is a very silent type of person. They're very enigmatic. They could be a water sign for some of you. I don't know what the Hanged Man is. If you know, take it. But I have Mercury here. I have Sulfur and Pluto. So they could be a mixture of a Scorpionic energy, because this High Priestess always gives me the vibe of Scorpio, sorry. But they might have fire placements. They might have earth, not earth. Actually, there's no earth here. There's more fire. There's water, and there's air. So the person could be a mixture of. I'm channeling very strongly heavy Scorpio. If it's not Scorpio, they have heavy water placements. Some. Majority Leo also. I'm saying Leo, but I was going to say fire. And they might have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra kind of placements some places, okay? But I really channeled... I don't know why I'm getting Mercury. So for some of you, they might be a Virgo, or they might also have Gemini. Or their sun, their horoscope sign is one of those, but they have heavy... Scorpio. Okay. Take whichever resonates, okay? But what I'm channeling, this is a very deep person, a very involved, very devoted person. They don't take nonsense. They have a toughness to them. It's not, they do have a reserved side to them. They are eager to explore. They're eager to, you know, learn about, they're quite ambitious perhaps, but, in some way, they're not settled 100% yet. As if, like, the person doesn't have a stability to them. They have a silence to them. They have an energy of, I know very deeply. I sense and I feel very deeply also. They're not stupid, guys. They're very enlightened, but they're not settled. It's like the grounded energy is not there. They're learning how to ground themselves, and they're learning to to take the opportunities and allow themselves opportunities to go after what they want. So who's this person? This is a very enlightened person. It's just that they haven't grounded themselves yet. So if you want to get married, or I mean, this is the person who's ready to settle down or commit to you. It's just that they're not 100% grounded, and they're working on it though. They're quite ambitious. They're learning about it, but they're very spiritually awakened. Or if they're not spiritually awakened, they're very devoted. So this person who is ready to commit to you is a very devoted person. They're very silent. They have an intimate side to them, but they're a good lover, guys. They're very, like, this is the Two of Cups energy. This is a person who feels a connection with you, but also they are very well they have balanced their divine feminine, divine masculine energies. It's just that on the physical, perhaps They haven't settled down yet, okay? So do you know who this person is? I have a no. I have Son of Wands. No, you don't know, but I feel like in some way you're not even conscious that they are interested in you. Because this is a snake, okay? For me, the wands are very like in the unknown, wild unknown. How I see the snake is looking at me as if like the person is does look at you, but you don't know who they are. Okay. What I'm channeling here with the Son of Wands is that you feel like this person is a player mostly. You have that vibe of them. And they observe you. There's something about the way they look into your eyes, perhaps. There's something about the way they look into your eyes. You might know it, but they don't it's like you are not conscious that they're ready to be with you. It's like you don't know them. No, you don't know. You don't speak with them. You might see them. You might walk in the same sections or departments or anywhere you go. It's like you do see them. Their face is very similar. You would know who the person is. It's like from a glance out. It's like an acquaintance, but you never spoken to them, perhaps, or you did. It's just that you don't think they're ready to commit or be in a partnership with you. That they observe you. They observe you, and the vibe you get from them is that they're not ready to get married, or they're not ready. It's like you don't see it. They don't show it perhaps to you. They just look at you from a distance. And how would you know if ever perhaps they're ready? As if like, how would they approach you to kind of tell you that I like you and I want to go out with you? Okay, this is for you. This is, you don't think they're ready. You don't think it. You think that this person is like embracing their passion. They're saying, if this is a male for you, the way you see them, you don't really expect them. It's like you don't know the person. The person is just an acquaintance, or the face is very similar. Like you understand that it's like you cross paths with this person. There is something special about this person, but you're unaware that they're interested in getting married or having a serious, you're not aware of this side of them, okay? But honestly, they do show this energy. It's like they're not settled, they're not grounded. That's why I feel like the groundedness is like not what you kind of don't, like you don't see it in them, because they're not grounded 100%. They're not stable in some way. That's why. And if ever they're it's like, how would they show you, or perhaps this is the energy they give, it's just that you're not aware of like how their language is coming. The buffalo, for me, it's a very like aggressive energy, but there's a sweetness in this purple, this pinkish thing. So it's like there's something magical about this buffalo, as if like they're enchanting, but that doesn't have an effect on you, as if like you're reading the messages in the wrong way. This one. Perhaps you guys have different love languages, okay? Because the person is coming up very sweet, very aggressive, though. It's like this very, like, it's buffled up, right? But there's a sweetness in that energy. As if, like, the person comes up very strongly. As if, like, when they're talking with you, you feel like they're putting on a charm, perhaps. It's like a very charming, very grounded energy, but it's not stable. If you understand what I mean, it's like you speak with them the way you see them, or if they're an acquaintance and if they're speaking with other people and you're in the same room or something, it's like the person is not grounded, and this is how you see them. You're not seeing them as the person who's like devoted, you know, like enlightened. Perhaps this is who they are, but you don't really, you have no idea of that, because for you the behaviors or the way they interact with you and the love language is not coming through properly. As if like for you, a person who's ready to get married or a person who's ready to be in a partnership has to be stable, grounded, you know, etc. And they don't have those things, and for you, when you look at them, they look like a player or a playerette, somebody who's like not the type that settles down. But in what you're missing is that the person, yes, they're working on it, but they're a very devoted person. They're very enlightened. They have an intimidation to them, as if like if you were to get to know them better, this person has a certain no nonsense kind of vibe to them, as if like they see through people. Okay, they're very like, they're not stupid, guys, even though they're not stable and grounded the way they want to be, because they're working on it right now in the present moment that I'm reading this for you. You feel like they're defensive, but they are. On a physical level, they have a defense mechanism to them, but they're very involved. If they love you, they're a good lover. Definitely, they are very knowing. They have a good good intuition to them. Very, very protective person, too. If ever they're your person, they're going to protect you. They're very possessive. I'm just going to say it. And very family oriented too, because it's like there's a buffalo, it's like there's a sweetness to this person. How they're gonna show it to you, you might kind of see it as charm, as if like they're charming everybody, but they're doing it to you. They're only doing it to you in some way. They have a sex appeal to them, but it's like how you're gonna know it is if you feel like the person is trying to be sweet to you, buffled up sweet. There's a sweetness in the energy when they're speaking to you. You have to tune into their energy when they're interacting with other females. If you're a female or if you're a male, look how she or he's interacting with other people. If you see that there's an intimidation to them, they're quite charming, and they kind of have their own like boundaries, I feel like. But when it comes to you, there's like a spark to them. Okay, there's a spark to them, there's a lightness to them. Even though they're buffled up, the intimidation energy is not there. It's a very simple, I show you who I am kind of vibe. But like, just verify for some of you, because I feel for some of you, you don't trust their energy because they look like a player. That's what I'm understanding here. But this person is ready to be in a committed connection with you. They're ready for it, and how they're gonna show it to you is just by interacting with you. But it's not, it's like buffled up. That's what I'm channeling, buffled up. It's like they're very like buffed up, female or male. It's like their posture is very clean, and it's like it's still serious. It's not serious, but in the energy you're gonna feel like there's a lightness, there's sparks around them. Something like that. It's like lighter when it comes to you. They want to help you out, but it's like they're showing you that I'm here, you know, I'm being useful to you, and that's it. You know, that's the only way I kind of channeled it, okay? So I know it's not very like detailed, but this pile, I feel like the person's, it's like they want to be, but they're not settled down either. So I don't know in what way. It's like it's not ready yet. I feel like they want to, though. I can't contradict myself, guys. I said this is for whoever is ready right now to be in a relationship. So this person, if you're ready to gamble with them, they're gonna be in a relationship with you. It's just that they're not settled yet. That's it. They're not grounded, as if like they don't have their money, or they want to create a business, kind of. They're working on it. They're learning about it. But they're not there yet, but they're ready to be in a connection with you. Okay? So, thank you, Pile 1. Hope it resonated. Now, Pile 2, welcome to your reading. Let's see. No, I'm not going to take those. And one more. So, what letters do your person have? So, this person who's ready to be in a committed relationship or marriage or partnership, however you want to see Okay, so I have M, D, T, P, A. Those letters. I, S, T, M, U, C. Just like letters, guys. B, C, N. I'm hearing Charlie. It's the name of a female, though. I'm channeling. It's like Charlie, female or male, guys. But Charlie as a female, I'm hearing. I don't know why. Or Charles, perhaps. Anyways, countries they could be from: Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Istanbul, Turkey, Munich, Germany, Barcelona, Spain. Okay, so they might be from Europe or Eurasia, perhaps, or US. I was gonna channel Canada too, and all around the world, guys. I don't like to kind of limitate myself, but whoever needs it, it's a kind of confirmation. Take it. If it's not there, just forget about it, guys. Every name could be, or country, place could be. Because I don't like to limit myself to that. So numbers they were born on, perhaps 11th of September, 14th of September. I'm channeling September, but it doesn't need to be September. I'm hearing Scorpio, so perhaps November, beginning December, perhaps. Or ending October. I'm not really good with horoscope signs, guys. December. I'm hearing December. I was hearing Sagittarius. So I have Scorpio, Sagittarius, Virgo. They could be born in the autumn or fall section. Because I'm tuning into like fall season. Like gorgeous trees with colorful colors of leaves. They could be a painter or somebody has painted something similar to that. They could paint the moon or something, or they have a side job like that. Anyways, how I'm gonna operate these cards are gonna tell me about who this person is that's ready right now to be in a committed relationship or partnership with you. This is in the case if they were to flirt with you, how do they express themselves? Okay, it's like how would they express themselves? And this is about if you know who this person is. Are you aware who this person is? So it could be a yes if it's in the reverse, and it could be a no if it's in the upright. And I'm also going to channel the energy connected to how you see them or how you feel them or what's happening in this situation. So who's this person? I have Knave of Swords, Ace of Swords. I can't wait to see what this card is. I can't wait to see that one. I'm sorry, guys, because I have biting here, and I kind of channeled an energy of a spirit animal, so I'll just let it go. If it's not that card, it's not the person, but it's a funny one. Okay, so I have Knave of Swords. I have Ace of Swords. I have Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Death card, and the Fool. Very interesting person, guys. This is a person that's not afraid of death. They might have seen difficult times of death, or they're a doctor. Okay, for some of you, the person is a doctor. Yes, and they kind of have a lot of experience with like doctors on the border, or like they might be in the army. For some of you, the person is a very it's like they're not afraid of anything. It's like I'm hearing Afghanistan, and perhaps for some of you, the person your person who's ready to commit to you is a very like influential, powerful person. Or if they're not in that vibration, they're very giving to humanitarian organizations. It's like if they're not involved as a doctor or a therapist or a nurse that travels the world. It's like I'm really channeling many things. It's like I'm channeling somebody who travels a lot, as if like there's a nurse who travels, a pediatrician that travels in Africa or Peru or North America, South America, anywhere when there's indigenous passengers. Why am I saying passengers? Yes, this person is a very, very altruistic person, at least. That's what I was channeling with the Death and the Fool. As if, like, they're always ready to kind of go through life. It's like they have many, many experiences. They're either a doctor or therapist. They've seen so much, guys, and they give so much of themselves. They're not afraid of that. Now, with the Knight of Swords, it's definitely, the person loves to travel. They're not afraid of anything. They need something, they go after. There's an element of, like, no filter with this person. This person doesn't have filter. Oh my god. And they're very influential. They have good connections. It's like, what I channeled is a doctor. I don't know to what extent they're influential. They might be not influential that much, but they still have a certain power, or they're very altruistic, humanitarian. I'm just gonna channel the energy I got. It's a type of a doctor. Doctor can be many things, okay? Like tarot readers could be considered doctors, life teachers, or, you know, therapist, or somebody that volunteers in schools and teaches. It's like they could be a teacher that went to poor countries. I don't like the term poor countries, but under industrialized or urbanized, or like countries where there's no, it's like they're very giving. It's like that's their job. They teach something in another country in Africa, or they take care of people in Africa, or like Syria, or places where there's a lot of like it's dangerous for the person, but the person's not afraid of it. They could even be in the army, guys. This person could be in the army, or they work for the army, or they're a doctor in the army, US, Europe, whatever it is. This person has many like life experience, and if this is not a female or male who doesn't have that kind of like vibe to them, at least they're very like, they don't have filter. This person doesn't have any filter, guys. They're very like stubborn. They go after what they want. They don't waste their time. They're very calm in themselves. They are not ashamed of who they are. With the Knave of Swords, it's like they could be very sexually active, guys. This person is sexy. Whoever this is, a female or male, they're very active. And if they're not active, it's like this is what they want to do to you. They want to bite you. This person is quite aggressive. It's like not aggressive, passionate, action-oriented, mental stimulation is there. There's a danger aspect to them also, but it's like exciting. This person is very exciting, guys. It's like the person is interesting. They're very interesting. It's like once they start speaking, people love to listen to them. They have so much experience. They have so much to talk about. And it's not gossiping, it's not that. It's like they talk about experiences of life they've had. And it's so interesting. It's like they could write a book and their book would be bestseller or something. This person knows how to speak. Nothing stops them. Nothing scares them. They have good network. At least they have good connections. Okay? What do they look like? They might have long hair. Okay, they might be blonde, they might be exotic, or they could be a foreigner, or some people could be wearing, I don't know what you call this. I know, like, what do you call? I don't know, it's Saiz, or, just correct me, guys. I'm not really good with these things, and it's a shame. I feel bad. I feel a bit like ashamed of it, the fact that I don't know those things, but they might be from another country, guys, or they might be Muslim. They don't need to be, but for some of you they might be Muslim. Yeah, or they wear hijab for females. Yes, even if I said sexual, it's like if they're not sexual, don't take it, guys. It's like I don't know the person, but for some of you, it's like the person is not Muslim, so they could have a very active life. I could have very European people here too. I had Germany, and I kind of like, this guy looks like a German for me in some way. I don't know why. And when I traveled to Germany, I sense a lot of sexual energy, so I feel like the person has a good sexual appetite. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's one. Do you know who this person is? No, you don't know who this person is. Father of Wands. Okay, what I'm channeling is you don't know who this person is. You haven't met this person yet. And this person's ready to commit to you. It's like the person is holding on to the opportunity to meet you. How would their... Oh, yeah, okay. I did mention there's something about, like, intimidation here. It's like the person is very aggressive. They're not ashamed. They're not ashamed. It's a wolf. It's a wolf energy. How are you gonna know if they're interested in you? It's like you don't know. You haven't met them yet. Perhaps the person knows you, though. Because I did ask, right, who's ready right now to kind of be in a committed relationship with you and who's single here. They're single, they might be sexually active too, but they're ready to... They're very loyal, guys. This person, it's like, forget about the fact that they're sexually active. Right now they are because you're not in their life. They're not committed to you yet. But it's like, I feel like it's coming soon. It's coming. Don't worry. They're coming. They're really coming. It's just that it's not the right time now, perhaps, for you to meet them. But they know you. They know you. Because the question is, who's ready to commit with you? And do you know who they are? No, you don't know. The Father of Wands, it's like this person is... What I'm channeling is that the lightning bolt and the wand here. And the snake is holding on to it. As if like you're holding on. It's like you feel intuitively that you're going to get a passionate opportunity soon. But it's going to come in the form of a tower moment. So you will go through a tower moment when you see this person. I don't know. But their love language is quite intense. I'm going to give it to you. It's like a wolf. It's quite intimidating, but I'm not really channeling intimidation. Like, the man or the woman is not ashamed to show you that they want you. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be very clear to you that they want you. They want to commit to you. They're gonna... They won't leave you. It's like I won't... Their eyes will always follow you. Their eyes is always gonna hunt you. It's like... This is how they're gonna show you. But I feel like you can't miss it. It's like the eyes are the speaker here. This person, honestly, they're very serious. This is a very serious, very humanitarian, very understanding, compassionate, like, on-the-go person, okay? And they're ready to settle with you. Wow, okay. I don't know what you're doing in your life, but this person wants you, and you haven't met them yet, but I feel like they know you, because this is who's ready for you, right? They're ready for you. It's just that they're not in your life now. They're traveling, perhaps, or they're stuck in a country, perhaps. I don't know, but this is who's ready to be in a relationship with you. This is perhaps somebody who's ready to be with you. It's just that the meeting needs to take place. And with the wolf energy there, you're gonna sense it in their eyes. There's a genuinity, there's the intensity in the eyes, but it's only directed to you. And once they commit to you, they're very loyal, even though they might flirt around, because I'm sensing this is a very sexy person. It's like people cannot resist this person in some way, but they're very loyal. They're not mundane. They're not a mundane person. No, they're very human. Yeah, very human, and they don't. They're devoted to you with the wolf energy there. I sense that this wolf's mate for life, right? So this is how they're gonna make you feel. It's like you're the only partner for me. I chose you. So I don't think that they're gonna be sexually active with other people after they commit to you. So thank you, pile 2. Hope it resonated. I hope I gave you guys some kind of insight. So have a good day. Now pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So what letters do I have for you? So I have MCOFL. It could be names, letters, initials, or like middle name, nicknames. BOMCPH. Okay, these could be countries, these could be letters, but guys, don't limit yourself to them. Okay, I have Orlando, Florida, Mumbai, Bombay, India, Copenhagen, Denmark. So I have America, I have Eurasia, Asia even, and I have Europe. So they might be from these continents, but don't limit yourself, as I mentioned, or these countries I mentioned here. Numbers, I have they were born on, or you might be, take it if it resonates, but mostly this reading is for who's ready right now to be in a committed relationship with you or devote themselves to you. Okay, now these 2 cards are going to tell me, the wild unknown is going to tell me if you know who they are. If it's in the reverse, it's a yes. If it's an upright, it's a no. And depending, because I have 2 cards here, we'll see what the channeled energy I'm going to get, but I'm still going to channel the energy. This is their love language. How are they going to show you that they're interested in you, etc. And then this is who's the person. Okay, who's the real person, etc. So what's their energy? How are they, or what's their horoscope sign, or what do they look like, etc. Numbers, I didn't say numbers. I have number 1. They might have been born on the 1st of January, so the 0101 perhaps, or 11th of 11, so 11 of November perhaps. 0808, I'm channeling. Interesting. And for some of you, I'm channeling 11th of June. They could also be born on the 10th, or 10, or 10, okay? So take it if it resonates. Those were dates, but they don't need to be accurate, guys. They don't need to. I'm just putting it out there for some people. Now, who's this person? Who's this person? Very interesting. They could be a fixed sign, guys. They could be Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Cancer. I'm hearing, but like honestly, I'm sensing Scorpio here. It doesn't need to be Scorpio, but that's what I'm channeling. And I have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. I have 4 of Cups, the Moon, 7 of Cups, who's this person? Give me a few minutes, guys, okay? Okay. The world and the moon, this person is very balanced, okay? What I'm channeling is that this person is quite balanced because I have the Queen and King of Swords here. And the King of Swords in this is in the reverse, and the Queen of Swords is on the upright. With the Ace of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Seven of Cups, because the Four of Cups talks to me about keeping the balance here in this deck. And then with the Seven of Cups, this is also a person who sees their options very clearly. This is a person who has immense clarity. Yes, they have immense clarity of mind, of like, how can I say it? With the Four of Cups, it's a very still energy. They have a very still side to them, as if like they don't budge, or they meditate a lot, or there's an aspect of nothingness, but they're not nothing. They're very enlightened. It's just that very patient person. Oh my god, yeah. This is a very... It took me a while because it's very, like... I couldn't pin it down in some way, because with the Four of Cups, I was gonna say, oh yeah, this person doesn't need anybody. They're very, like, in their own bubble, etc. And with the Seven of Cups, it's definitely, like, they know what their options are. But then having the World and the Moon together, then having the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords in the reverse, and having the Ace of Wands there, I'm sensing in some way who this person is. They don't necessarily show people who they are, okay? They don't necessarily show people who they are. They like to explore, though. This person likes to play mind games, or they like to see where people are at, okay? They're very smart, okay? They're very still. They don't waste energy. Yeah, they don't waste their energy. It's like the person who strikes at the moment, the right time. As if like they're very patient. They don't waste their energy, guys. This person doesn't waste energy uselessly. They keep their calm. They're very calm. They're a very calm person, guys. And it's like in that calmness, they kind of see all their options. So they have good intuition or good discernment in some way. As if like there's an element of flow with life, but there's a immense power in the stillness with this person. It's a very still energy. I don't want to say it's stagnant. It's not stagnant. It's like they stay still. As if like time stops in some way, but it's like, it's not time stopping. It's like Matrix. It's like that moment where everything is in slow motion and they stop. That's how they operate. Very interesting. Anyways, with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, that's where I'm trying to go. It's like mentally they're very sharp. They're sharp. They have a sharp mind. They're the master of their mind, big time. As if like on a physical level they express the side of them that I don't take no nonsense. I'm more of a, you know, I like to explore my options, and it's like stay away a bit, but it's like very boundary set kind of vibe. And inwardly inside of them they have this like, I'm ready to face any kind of situation with the stillness. There's a readiness. There's this fire in them. I'm not saying they don't have fire. It's like With the Ace of Wands there, it's like they are passionate, but they're still, it's like the fire that burns in its own spot. It's not like, it's not outside. It's not like the energy doesn't get wasted in some way with this person. This person is not lazy. They're not lazy, but some people think they are. But they're very special. I don't know if they're a celebrity. I don't know if they're known. I don't know. Because with the World card there, it's like they're very entitled. They're very, they have success. And they're proud of that success. Okay, this person, I'm not able to pin them down, okay? But they're very powerful and they look very simple. They're simple, guys. But they're very powerful. Like, they're recognized worldwide. And if they're not recognized for their talents, they have a certain success. Like, this person can play with stock market, or they have their connections. They know how to kind of like use their mind to their advantage, but they're not stupid. It's like they're the master of their mind, but they have embraced their intuition also. Their gut instinct or their intuition is very enhanced, guys. This person is like very interesting. This is who is ready to kind of commit to you. Do you know who this person is? Yes. Yes, you know who this person is. I have the Empress and the High Priestess. And what's there? Okay. Interesting. You know who this person is, guys. And you love this person. You do. And the dragon here, it's like you will... Okay. If this is a woman, she already slept with you, or she will sleep with you, guys. Or simply, let's go with the fact that, let's go clean here. The person shows it through the eyes. They don't hide it. This is a very powerful person you have, guys. It's like, I don't know what to say. It's like, this is the person who's ready to commit to you right now. The question is, are you? Because you know who they are. And this is how you see them. The Empress and the High Priestess. It's like number 2 and 3. Very powerful cards. And this is water element. This is earth element. And the dragon is the recognition. So how would you know if they know you or they want to kind of, you know, their language in some way with the dragon is that they will recognize you as their partner. And you know it through the eyes, guys. It's like you see it. So I don't need to read this more for you guys. It's like you know who this is. If this is a male, like, you know who they are. They're very much in the feminine energy. You know they're very intuitive. They are. With the Empress card there, it's like you know who they are. It's like I have Crescent 3 times here. I have the moon, I have the world, I have the dragon here, which is recognition. Like, many... You know who this person is, guys. I'm not gonna read more. It's like, you know who they are, and how they're gonna show you they want you, you know it already. They're showing it to you right now, guys. It's like they're showing it to you. Anyways, I'm not you, guys. I don't know what your situation is, and you won't doubt. This person doesn't make you doubt. Okay? They don't make you doubt. And it's like, if you're doubting it, I don't think you're not doubting it. You know it. So I'll just keep it there, and you see them. It's like, if this is a woman, you see them as the Empress. You see them as the mother of your children, right? You see them as somebody who's very intuitively silent, knowing, aggressive if they need to be, but they're very still, right? So you know it. Okay? And for some of you, they want to have your children, right? Because I have a vagina there, and there's an eye looking at me as if the world is looking through the vagina. The person. So, very interesting pile. So, I'll just let you be, and you decide if you want to be with them, because you already know they're ready for you. So, take it. Pile 4. Welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy at this time. So, we're gonna see who's this person that's ready to commit to you right now at this time. So we have letters A, T, L, G, A, I, S, T, M, my God, M, U, C, V, I, E. Okay, so these are initials, perhaps nicknames, or simply your name, perhaps also could be here. Okay, so countries they could be from, guys. Okay, remember, Atlanta, Georgia, Istanbul, Turkey, Munich, Germany, Vienna, Austria. So I'm having Europe, mostly Eurasia, USA. So take it if it resonates. If it's not, it's a general reading. I can read for many people out there. Also, this is if you know who this person is. Okay, so these cards in the middle are going to describe to me who this person is. This is if you are aware who they are. And this is also their love language. What love language are they going to use to kind of tell you? Okay. So let's see who's this person. I have number 11 as strength. I have 3 of Pentacles. I have 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups in the reverse, King of Swords in the reverse, and 4 of Wands in the reverse also. Who's this person? For some of you, this could be a very close friend of yours or a childhood friend, but I'm not really channeling that. You could take it. They could be definitely your soulmate. Okay, having the 1111 there. I didn't even channel numbers. Perhaps I did. I shouldn't have. Give me a minute. Having the Strength card there and the 10 of Pentacles, this person has control over their ego. They're not afraid to indulge in desire also, which is funny, because somehow I kind of found it contradicting in some way. Yeah, because I have 10-10. I have 11 in some way. This is number 4, but it's 11. So this could be definitely your soulmate or a partner of yours that is like your life partner, perhaps. What kind of person they are, they're very fulfilled, okay? They're very abundant. They're very emotionally available. They're quite stable on a physical level, but what I'm sensing is that they like luxurious stuff. They like good quality stuff. They like to travel. I'm hearing business class or premium economy. Their own comfort is very important to them, but they work for that, definitely. With the 3 of Pentacles, this is a person that likes to cooperate. They don't like to kind of isolate themselves that much, as if like, when I say isolate themselves, when it comes to work, because I have the King of Swords here, and the King of Swords gives me this energy of they might be a bit intimidating, but they don't play with that. They know that people need to feel comfortable to cooperate with them, so it's like they have a dual side to them in some way, as if like they adapt themselves to their environment. This is a very adaptable person. This is somebody who has a certain level of control. They might have a lot of money. Okay, they might have a lot of money or a lot of savings. This person needs savings. They need that power over money, or it's like they need the money to feel in some way emotionally fulfilled. They need that stability or that like pentacle aspect. This could be a quite materialistic person, but they're not. They show they are that way, but they're very fulfilled inwardly. And also they might be a lone wolf, as if like this person might like to spend their own time in private and still cooperate when it comes to business or work, as if like they have good networking skills. They're not afraid to network. They're not afraid to be themselves. They're not afraid to apologize if they need to apologize. They kind of sense it, guys. This person is very emotionally intelligent also. They're quite sharp-minded. They're the master of their own thoughts also. With the King of Swords, I'm sensing they're very analytical also. Analytical, emotionally intelligent, emotionally available, although they show that they're not in some way. You kind of get the vibe that they're not, but they are. With the 4 of Wands, I feel like this person wants to get married. They want a companionship. They need one, I'm hearing. They need one. But they need one because they want to love. Okay, because this is a very emotionally available person. Hence why they want and need one. Because right now, in the present moment, that's what they want. They are quite stable. They're a very grounded person. It's like they need the love. They need the companion. They need the husband. They need the wife. And they're quite like cooperative. They have their own personality. They might be eccentric also, okay? Because I'm channeling someone quite eccentric. Very sensitive, but they show that they're not. Or if it's not, they show... It's like people have a way of misjudging them in some way. So do you know who this person is? Yes, you do. You chose this person. How are they gonna show you that they love you guys? With the Lamb. So they become a softie when they're with you. Yeah. Somebody very like intimidating on a physical level. Somebody who has a lot of control over stuff. They might have a frown on their face. This could be a female, but when it comes to you, like their eyes sparkle and they become so nice. It's like, look at this. Look at this energy. It's like very cute, very cutesy-mutesy. It's like you kind of warm their heart. Definitely. So this person might have 2 sides to them. Yeah. It's like they have this heart shell on a physical level. They know that they need to kind of like cooperate so that everybody can be comfortable with them, but they still have that seriousness to them in some way. but they're very emotionally available. They're very cute. They're very adorable. They like to ground themselves, okay? But how they're gonna show you that it's like they're gonna cuddle with you, they're gonna pamper you, they're gonna be so like ready for you. It's like the husband or the wife that waits, or the person who waits for you at home. It's like a dog's energy, but like I don't like the way I'm gonna express it, but just remember, like just visualize it. It's like the dog that has been waiting so long for their master to come home. So when the master comes home, it's like they're happy. It's that kind of energy, but it's like it could be the reverse, as if like you're home and they're coming back to home. It's like they're so happy to be home, you know? It's that kind of energy. It's so cute. And if ever you're not in that like initial part of it, but I feel like you know it already. It's like you chose them and they chose you, perhaps, or you chose them and you knew it at first glance that this is a person for you and they're ready for you. And I feel like they do it. It's just that perhaps you're stopping it from happening, right? Perhaps. But they're really happy. When they see you, they're so happy. There's like this energy of it's like the person is no longer the same. Intimidating energy. Because here it's like stable. You know, it's like control. It's like I have a certain level of control. They like material stuff. They're a businessman. It could be a businessman, or it could be like a person in a high position. If they're not high, at least a manager or something like that. But this person is ready to commit to you, and I feel like you know it already, and you know it, right? You know it, and how they show it is that they become so soft when they're with you. It's like you feel it. They're so soft for you. They have a soft spot for you, and it's like you feel it when they're speaking with you. They're gentle. There's an element of gentleness and innocence and naivety that comes to this person who's like serious when they go to work or something. Okay, give me a few minutes. I just need to... Thank you, pile 4. So pile 5, welcome to your reading. What I'm channeling is 159. That's your number I saw on my phone. So perhaps the timestamp is the number. I have number 6 too. I have number 7. I have number 11. Somebody could have been born on 11. Or the dates I kind of gave you, they were born on those dates. And if they're not on those dates, some number could be their life path number, or the number of their the month they were born on, perhaps. So, pile 5. What letters do I have for you? I have G, I have V, I have A, I have M, A, D, I have B, N, A, or T, N, could be. I have E, W, R, N, J. Okay, so this is their love language. This is... Do you know who they are? Are you aware that this person is ready to commit to you right now at this point? Get married to you, commit to you, be with you, etc. So who's this person? Who is this person? Very interesting cards I have, guys. I have 3 major arcanas. I have the 2 swords that's reminding me of the justice card somehow. And I have the 4 of wands. You have the judgment card, the death card, the devil card, and the 4 of wands. Give me a few minutes, okay? Give me time, guys. This one is like, who's this person? Okay, this person has a certain trust in a religion, perhaps, or the universe. They're quite spiritual, but I can't say spiritual. There's a codependency on something. Because with the devil, I really channeled satanic or something. It's like toxic something. Because I really like, my devil card is my marriage card. But here, it's like definitely, yeah, it's emphasized. But the person might have a religion or an ancestry or like a family history, haunted aspect to them. Okay, just take it if it resonates. If it's not resonating, don't take it. Okay, because I did have Geneva here, Switzerland. I did have Madrid, Spain, BNA, Nashville, Tennessee, and Newark, New Jersey. I don't know why. There's something bothering me a bit about like my intuition here. It's like I don't know. It's a different vibration. One that I haven't crossed before, let's say. Yeah, they might have you know those families that kind of have ancestry, hidden ancestry or stuff like that. Yeah, I'm kind of cult or stuff. They might have some of those, okay? If it's not resonating, forget about it. But what I said with satanic, it's like, if you're freaking out about this, like, just stop watching. It's like, don't, I don't know where I'm going with it, but, this might be a trigger warning, okay? I'm just gonna say it. Because I channeled somebody who... I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about it. Oh my god. I'm just gonna channel it, okay? You know certain places where there's children trafficking and there's some kind of sorcerer kind of thing that they kind of like freak out the child and they kill it after and they drink the blood of it. I don't know where I'm going with that, but this is one thing I kind of like channeled. I don't know. So the person might have ancestors that did that, or they... Take it if it resonates. I don't know where I'm going with this, but that's what I channeled here. That's the energy I got. With the satanic thing, it's like there's an element of a other aspect, because I'm the type that kind of like believes that you are content with yourself. You don't need to depend on other things. Now here in this pile here, there's an element of awakening. This person is quite awake, but there's a sacrifice I'm channeling. There's sacrifice here connected to the awakening. Okay, but it's not in the form of energetic sacrifice. It's not in the form of energetic death processings. It's in the form of more like real sacrifice, like animals getting killed or like using relics or magic. There's a dark magic element here. Definitely dark magic. Okay? Yes. And it's in their blood. Okay, I don't know who this is. This person is ready to be in a committed relationship with you. You might sense something like dark to them. They might not have that darkness to them, but I'm sensing it's really there. It's out there. You sense an element of danger with this person, or at least people sense this element of danger with this person. And the initial energy that I kind of projected, you know, when I said that there might be children that are lost and they kind of like freak the child out, and the many techniques. There are dark magic, occult science, but it's more dark energy. It's definitely dark because it's very codependent on the energy, not the energy, the element. It's like creating a moon water crescent thing. It's like you just put water and you put minerals in there, or rose quartz, and you leave it in a full moon, and it has to stay a certain level, and then you can use that water to kind of, you know, fertilize your grounds, etc. Now, this one, they could be a witch, perhaps. This is what I was channeling, but the one I channeled was really intense and extreme. That was like a different story. But they could be part of those, or they could be a family member of a family that was guilty of doing certain things. Perhaps ancestors that did it, and it's part of their blood, it's in their blood, okay? Cannibalism and stuff like that, I don't know where I'm going at that. You will know better than me. If you know who they are, you will know. If you don't know who they are, you don't know. It's okay. But this person is like that. For those of you who know that they're not like that, it's just simply that this person has a certain... it's not spiritual, guys. This is more religious. This could be more cult. It's definitely in their family. Or at least on a physical level, their energy, their aura is very threatening. It's very like toxic in some way, or at least you see it toxically, or some people sense it. There's an element of danger. You should not cross this person. And on a physical level, that's what I'm talking about. It's like the death card. It's like death touching you, death killing you. So they could be cursed, or some people say that they're cursed, or their energy is cursed in some way. But I don't like that, because this is only physical. This is not inward. Okay, so it depends how you saw it. I did say it on a physical level, what I channeled. Now, inwardly, because here there's a blind faith, and it's even more like I protect myself, and the shoulder area are more about the burdens, and this person uses their mind to kind of deal with burdens. So it's like they're not the type that burden themselves. They're not the type that waste their energy. It's like I'm not the type. They're not the type that kind of like lift stuff, or they help people. They're more the type that's like, it's your issue, you deal with it. And they're very like preserving. It's like, I need to preserve myself. I need to stay. I don't want to they're a bit lazy, but they're not lazy, guys. This person could be a mastermind. They have that vibe of a mastermind. They could be part of a mafia. And if they're not part of a mafia, as I mentioned, it's like the family has a hidden heirloom or history to them that could be a bit frightening. But when I say frightening, it's not just frightening. It's just that this is what happened, and it is it. You know, you can't change what happened in the past. In the case where it's a less extreme energy, like I went there, the person is very, it's a healer. But when I say healer, it's not in the form of a career. I'm saying more in the form of a person. It's like if you face this person, you go through transformation. So many people, when they face this person, they go through transformation because the person is an awakener. Like they awaken people, whatever they do. And with the Four of Wands, they're a powerhouse in some way. So whatever I'm sensing is that they allow people to face their dark side, as if like I allow people to do what they were always repressing to do. And by doing that, I'm allowing people to kind of release that and transform on a physical level. And inwardly, that is who I am. So this could be more me projecting something on the person, or it could be the person projecting it on me. But how I was reading it is, it could go many ways. Only those who know what I said and is connecting with you, you take it. If it's not, then simply this is a very intense healer. This is a powerhouse. This is a person who was meant to be born to kind of awaken people. So people, whenever I kind of interact with this person, I go through transformation, because this person kind of seduces me to do the things I always wanted to do, but I never did. Okay, love at first sight. And for some of you, the person... Yeah, a lot of people fall in love at first sight with this person. Or they have fallen in love at first sight with you. A person like this. A person who's a powerhouse fell in love at first sight with you, as if like they went through an awakening when they met you, perhaps. But this is who they are. They might have black hair, they might have blonde hair, they might have ginger or I don't know, reddish color, or brown. They might be an Aries or a Saturn or a Capricorn, Scorpio. They're very prominent here. I don't know what Judgment card is, but this is somebody who links stuff for people. As if whatever they do, this element of fear or intimacy with this person helps people awaken to their own sins. As if, like, I always wanted to liberate myself, I never did so. But with this person allowed them to be liberated. It's like if they wanted to have sex and they never had it because of certain conditionings or religious or cultural, this person is the one that's going to provide the parties, provide the people. But it's like this is who they are in some way. I don't know. It's like perhaps there's an element of divine orchestration. And also, when I know this is not for everybody, I know a lot of people say, oh no, why are you talking about negative, or like doing that, like losing your sexual, like virginity is a good thing. Depends for you what it's gonna help you out. Now, I'm not saying that's good thing. I'm just saying in this spread here, who this person is, in some way, I feel like many people have certain, like they have a time frame with this person because they're a healer. This one, I don't know about their work. What I'm channeling is that who they are, what type of person they are, what type of entity they are on a physical level. With the Four of Wands, it's a very like powerhouse. They're a powerhouse, guys. With the Judgment card, it's another powerhouse. It's a judgment moment. It's like the person is that. It's like they're a judge. It's like their soul judges you and you feel like judged, but you awaken. You go through transformation in some way. But because they kind of allowed you to kind of unleash the repressive side to you, you have awakened to something with this person. Or this person is just simply very enlightened. They transform. They are not afraid to embrace their dark sides. Their shadow sides. They might be a mastermind. I'm gonna say it again because I'm sensing they are. I can't say if this person is good or bad. What I'm channeling is that this person is very balanced in some way. But like the energy I'm channeling is mostly like they're very materialistic. They're quite materialistic. Even if their soul is a bit like a judge or they kind of are spiritual, it's more like a person who has to, in their own way, face other people going through transformation or allow them to indulge in their suppressed feelings or suppressed emotions or thoughts. It's like you always wanted to do something, you never did it because you repressed it and because of certain conditioning. Your parents told you this is not good, but you always wanted to do it, right? But this person allows you to do it, and it's like the biggest sin you've ever done, but it's just a simple act. But you've always kind of emphasized on it being important. You know, it's like don't eat the chocolate because your mom told you never to eat chocolate, right? So you were conditioned to not eat chocolate, believe that chocolate tasted, you know, bitter and it's not good for your health. But you always wanted to eat it. I'm giving you a very simple example, but you can look at it in different ways. So this person is the type that's like, you always wanted to eat chocolate. And you'll be like, no, my mom said, no. It's like, no, take it. And they start eating it in such a good way that it's like seducing you to want to eat it. So you eat it yourself, and it's like the biggest sin you've ever done, right? Because you're getting out of your comfort zone. Because you were conditioned to not like chocolate, right? But then you ate it and you loved it. That's like an awakening, and that's a transformation in itself, right? Because you're setting yourself free from certain boundaries you've set yourself in, and you're not doing what you want to do, and that fact that you're not doing it and it's taboo, this person is allowing you to do that taboo thing. So it could be in the form of sex, it could be in the form of, I don't know, drugs. If you wanted to try drugs and just one time they're gonna allow it to you. I don't know. It's like I don't like the fact that I'm leading certain people on, but this is how they are. This is who they are. They're just gonna say, okay, just do it. It's like you always wanted to go bungee jumping. This person is like your mom, nobody allowed you, and you always wanted to go. You never did it. But with this person, on that one night, they're like, okay, let's do it. And they do it with you, or they do it before you, and you kind of are inspired to do it, and you kind of go through an awakening. It's like the person is a healer. And do you know who they are? No, you don't know who they are. With the moon and the Eight of Wands, what I'm channeling is that you're going to know it sooner or later. You're going to go through an awakening yourself when you're going to face this person. And with the moon, I feel like you'd have an intuition that you are with them, perhaps. It's like, perhaps I might be reading for many people who have a very intense intuition, as if like you know the time is getting closer for you to meet them or to know them, or you sense their presence. You sense their presence, because this is the second pile. I'm saying it because it's like in some way this is the reading dedicated to single people and who is ready right now to be in a committed connection with you. Now, if this person is the person who is ready for you and you don't know who they are, but you intuitively tune in, I feel like the person already knows who you are, right? They do know who you are. And how you're going to know that they're interested in you. Their energy is going to invade it. I feel like they're going to be everywhere, but I feel like they're already everywhere. As if like you're intuitively picking up. This might be the pile where they're stalking you and you're not aware of it, or they know stuff about you and you're sensing that they know stuff about you, but you have no idea what they know about you. Very interesting, guys. So this is who's ready to marry you, or who's ready to kind of commit to you. It's just that you haven't crossed paths. But the octopus one, I feel like this person is gonna be very happy. It's a funny energy though, because having the Eight of Wands and the moon and the octopus here, as if like, do you know, are you aware who this person is? With the Eight of Wands, you're not, but you're sensing it. It's gonna come in the form of a very quick answer, as if like you sense their presence, guys. You sense it. You don't know who they are. You don't know their face, perhaps. Or for most of you, if you know, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know who this person is. You haven't met them yet. But this person has met you. And they're ready to settle for you. And with the octopus energy there, how you're gonna know, or their energy, how they kind of... It's very invasive. Okay? It's like all tentacles. But in a happy way. It's a happy way that they're showing you. So how I could describe, it's like the person will touch you a bit. It's like, but it's in the reverse. So I can't even say they're touching you. You feel their energy. You do feel it. Sometimes energetically, you might feel somebody's looking at you and you turn, or like you're in somewhere and you turn, and it's like, I'm not saying this is stalker. It's just that the person is like, I'm hearing they're rich, guys. I don't know who this person is. They're quite rich, guys. They have intense family ancestry. Yeah, they're rich. They're rich like hell. For some of you, most of you, they're rich. They're a rich person. Yeah, they might have spice. So I don't want to say be careful, because I'm not that threatened by them. Unless you are threatened by them, that's a different story. But for me, this is, you're not aware of who they are. They haven't shown you their face yet. As if like they haven't interacted with you. Anyways, thank you, Pile 5. I hope it resonated. I hope you have a good day. You stay safe. You're healthy. And if ever you want to donate to my channel, like, subscribe, comment down below. Good or bad energy, it's fine with me. As long as you're being yourself, it's not gonna hurt me at all, okay? I'm just gonna like and send you a heart even if you're nice or you're not nice. So have a good day, guys. Bye.